You guys are doing it wrong. Mandates, nobody likes mandates. Nobody likes any of this shit. But you guys are doing it wrong. You guys are relying on the fact that you have many people that don't believe in mandates. Rightfully so. I mean, many of them are black as well. That's a good thing. But just because you don't believe in it and just because you want them to end mandates does not mean you can by marching or protesting. That's not going to do anything. You have proved it again and again. Unless everybody is on board, protesting does nothing. Right now, the problem is the people that are supposed to be on board. Many of them are believing that the mandates and the protests and the mandates and the vaccines help them one way or the other. So you are in the minority. Okay. You have to understand that you're in the minority. You thinking that protesting and marching on the ground up like, let's tell them not to do it, is gonna do anything. I'm sorry, that's not gonna work. The protests that work are the ones that the people want to focus on, that the media wants to focus on. Are the ones that these big pharmaceutical companies want to draw light to. Normal protests against what the agenda is, it's not gonna get the light of day. And they're going to call you guys extremist, far right. They're going to do all these things to you guys. Why? Because you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. See, the problem with good people is that good people have no imagination. That's the problem with good people. They have no imagination whatsoever. To them there's a problem, let's solve it. And they just run out with the run out, without any form of protection whatsoever or even ammunition. They have no plan whatsoever. They're just like, there's evil, let's stop it. How? You think they're not prepared for this? You think these guys don't know you're going to try to protest? You think that they've not told the media what to say? You think these private companies, these people that lobby big government and big government itself, right, doesn't know what to do in case the people protest? They know what to do. Frame you guys as extremists, give you very little attention to what you're actually saying, and give very little media time. Just stereotype you guys, and the people that watch TVs and people that watch these gossip shows and the people that are so on the left are going to believe what they say and not what you say. They're going to think that you guys are just trying to kill people because of freedom. That's what they're going to do. You're doing it wrong. If you're going to fight against the army of Rome that is well oiled, has manpower, right? Has shields, has a gladius, and has a testudo, it's going to be a stupid idea to be a random German tribe that runs at this army with an axe and no armor whatsoever. I mean, you're going against Lorica Sigmatata with nothing but a blunt axe. That's not going to do anything. They're going to crush you. You have to understand, you have to deep game, you have to understand how to fight. Protestant is not going to work. It's not going to work. So you're out here trying to tell people, let's stand by our word, let's stand by numbers, let's tell the people, let's tell the government that we don't agree. They don't give a shit if you don't agree. They're gonna force you to take it regardless. You have to start realizing that. You have to start changing your tactics. You have to start realizing that throwing yourself into a pond of fire thinking that you're gonna quench it is not gonna work. You're just gonna get yourself burnt. Okay, let's assume for us. You also understand, these guys they are rich, right? And they've had time to think these things through. I mean, if you don't know this is a bioweapon, then you should do some research on it. This is a bioweapon, right? This thing isn't natural. Okay, either it was leaked from some lab or it's a bioweapon. I will go with the last one. Okay, and guess what's gonna happen? If you don't concede ground, they will release a more toxic one. And by force, you would have to quarantine, you will have to take the vaccine. You will have to at some point. Because you're going to lose that battle. Because you would then realize that your words mean nothing. I mean, they control all social media. So, how again do you plan on protesting? You have to understand how to fight, okay? You have to know what they plan to do. You have to know all the possible outcomes that they plan to go through. And they make it easy for you. They tell you what they're going to do. They start up certain programs that you were not prepared for. So the question is, how do you fight? That's what you should be asking yourself. And I will give you a clue without giving out too much. And we'll talk about this in the next video. What is it that your enemies are doing? Do it better than them. That's all. The problem is you guys can do it without money and they need money. So think about that for a second. And that's how we end this video. We'll talk about this later. And